Hi everyone. A week ago, I installed Hackintosh on my X220. I have a video about it on my channel, and I promised to do an update video after I basically make everything work properly. And although a lot of stuff didn't work, for example, the DisplayPort and the audio didn't work, after installing the hacks that are linked in the description of that video, everything started working just fine. I basically followed the guide by John McDonald, which I guess deserves special thanks. Both his guide and John himself have been a great help. Without him, I wouldn't be able to get as far as even running the system. Anyway, so after installing macOS High Sierra and making all the hardware work as it should, I noticed that the system was kind of slow. And I actually remember that back when I had MacBook Air, macOS High Sierra wasn't really good. It was really taxing for old hardware, even though my MacBook Air was based in Haswell. It was still painfully slow. So I decided to wipe the system and install El Capitan instead. After I installed it, I encountered a serious problem. And the problem I'm talking about is those weird glitches and artifacts. I googled a little bit and, well, it turned out that the problem was caused by the old graphics chip. As you probably know, X220 has Intel HD Graphics 3000, which apparently doesn't really support macOS quite good, both on legit MacBooks and on Hackintosh. So I tried all the different solutions from the internet. I tried swapping out kexts. I tried deleting all of them, and well, eventually it worked. I have no idea what I did. After a few reboots, it just worked, and I was like, well, okay, I'll take it. After this problem was solved, I was actually pretty happy with the system. There were a couple of problems with audio, and especially with the audio docking station. Those weren't really bothering me. I also ordered a Wi-Fi card, which after I plugged it in was supported by macOS out of the box. So everything worked just fine until a few days after I rebooted my system and, well, nothing, just black screen. So I started researching and I came across a couple of possible solutions. Unfortunately, none of them helped. At this point, I was so frustrated with the whole experience that I decided to just restore my Linux backup and, well, just continue running Linux. Besides, even though there were no problems on the hardware side of things, I just forgot how, well, retarded, for lack of a better word, macOS interface can sometimes be. Some functionality that you would expect to see in any desktop environment on Linux and on Windows is just not present, and to enable it, you need to buy some kind of software. For example, arrow snapping requires a paid app called Magnet, so yeah, I guess that's a good example. So yeah, at this point, I think it doesn't really make sense to make a full-blown update video. This is what happened to my Hackintosh installation. What I gained from that experience? Absolutely fucking nothing. Except maybe don't use Hackintosh as your daily driver, especially if you're in laptop. I mean, it's really lucky that this kind of thing happened at home when I wasn't really doing anything. I mean, imagine that kind of thing happens when you have to give a presentation. That would be a pain in the ass. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.